Hello everyone, myself Dr. Padmaja. In this video, today I am going to discuss about a number of problems using the string handling concepts in Python. So, let us use our ideal text editor for doing a number of Python programs. Now, we'll start with the basic concepts of string. What is a string? A group of characters enclosed within double quotes or single quotes. There are three types of quotes used in Python: single quotes, double quotes, and triple quotes. So, a group of characters enclosed in single or double quotes is known as a string. Okay. Now, normally triple quotes are used for enclosing the comment lines. So, whenever you have multi-line comments, normally we use triple quotes. Now, let us start with how to do string operation. So, one of the important operation in string is the concatenation of strings. So, program to concatenate two strings. So, for doing concatenation, suppose my first string is some hello and my second string is world. Then, my third string will be S1 plus S2. So, using the plus operator, we can do the concatenation. So, we can print the concatenated string is S3. Okay. Now, let us save this and run the program. So, the concatenated string is hello world. Next. Now, let us keep this program in comment lines and let us go for writing a program to append a string using plus equal to operator. So, how to append a string with another string? Suppose S1 is a string which contains hello. And we will read a name. So, input, enter your name. And then we are going to append this name with the string S1. So, by writing S1 plus is equal to name. Then we will take another string str1 plus is equal to, we'll append another string welcome to Python programming. Then we'll print str1. Or we can append another string to the same S1 only and we'll print the string. So, what will be the output of this? So, suppose I am giving the name as Rama. So, it will print as hello Rama, welcome to Python programming. So, you have seen here the plus equal to operator will do the work of appending. So, this program tells about how to append a string with another string. So, let us keep this also in comment line and let us move on to our third program. So, a simple program to repeat a string using star operator. How to repeat a string? If you want to repeat a string multiple times, then in Python we use the star operator. Suppose a string S1 is equal to hello and we want to repeat it for a certain number of times, then you should simply write S1 star 5. Okay, that means this string is going to be repeated 5 times. So, let us save and run the program. So, you can see the output as hello is coming 5 times. Okay. Now the next concept is strings are mutable. Next concept is strings are mutable. Immutable. Strings are immutable. That means once the strings are created, you cannot modify it. So S1 is equal to, let us take a string called hello and print the string. Print the string is S1. Okay. After printing the string, if you want to print the ID of the string, then you have to use the ID function and ID of S1. So it will give a unique identification number to the string object which is created. Right. Now let us take another string. S2 is equal to world. Now let us print that string also. So the string is, we are printing the S2 string also. Now we can also print the ID of that string. So ID of this string we can print it by writing ID of S2. ID of S2. Okay. Now let us do one thing. Let us do S1. Let us do appending operation. So S1 plus is equal to S2. Okay. That means after appending the string after concatenation. So we have concatenated one string with the another string. Okay. So after concatenation, the string is, we will print what is the new string in S1. Now if you want to check what is the ID of S1 now, ID of string S1 now. So earlier, initially we checked the ID of the string S1. Here we checked the ID of the string S2. Now we are, after concatenation, we are checking again the ID of the string S1. So if you will check this, then what you will get? Will you get the same ID or will you get a different ID? That you need to understand. Okay. Similarly, S3 is equal to S1. So we have copied the string S1 to S3. Now let us print the, okay, let me change here the string. Here I am printing S1 and the ID of S1, then the string I am printing here S2, then its ID, then after concatenation the string S1, then ID of string S1, then S3, S1 string is copied to S3. Now print the string S3. So just write S3 and check its ID also. Print ID of S3 is ID of S3. Okay. Now will you get same IDs or different IDs? So let us save this program and run it. So initially you can see in this program S1 is a string and we are printing that string and its ID. So ID number is a unique identification number which is assigned to the string object. Then S2 is another string, so which is world. We are printing that string and its ID, identification number. Then we have done concatenation operation. The string S2 is concatenated with the S1. So after concatenation, will the ID will be same or different? We are checking. Then we have copied the string S1 into another variable S3 and then we are checking its ID. Now let us run this program and check. Now you can see here the first string is S1. Its ID is a very big unique identification number. Then the second string is having a different identification number. After concatenation, it becomes hello world and it is stored into S1 only. And if you will observe this, the string object name is same, but the unique identification number for S1 is different. So it's a new number, and the string S1 is copied to S3. So S3 also contains hello world, no doubt, but the ID of S3 is also different. So this way you can understand the string objects are immutable, and every string object will have a unique identification number. So this is called the immutable property of the strings. Okay, so in this program, we have understood how to create a string, how to append a string, how to repeat a string for a number of times, and how to check that strings are immutable. Now, let us move on to the next program. Now, in the next program, let us talk about the slicing operation. So, program to demonstrate slicing or slice operation in strings. How to do slice operation in strings? So, for that, let us take one string. Suppose it is Python, right? Now, print the string after doing slicing S1 of from 1 to 5, 1:5. So, you know that the start value is inclusive and end value is exclusive. So, 1, 2, 3 and 4. So, that is going to be printed. Is how much? So, we'll write S1 of 1:5. So, let us save this and display the output. So, what is the output you are getting? That is, it is from 1st to 4th. So, Python was there. So, Python. So, 1, 2, 3. P is at index number 0. Y is at index number 1. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. So, up to 4th index it is going to print. Right. So, after that, what we will do? Let us print some more. Let us do some more slicing operation. S1 of only, we'll write :6. So, if you write like this, then what will be the output? So, S1 of :6. So, starting is not given, only ending is given. Then what will be the output? So, starting will be automatically by default, it will take from 0. So, 0 to 5 because ending is exclusive already. So, ending is not included. So, 0 to 5 Python will be the output. Okay. Now, similarly, we can write some more. Print the operation like S1 of 1:. S1 of 1:, if you write, that means starting from 1, ending is not there. So, if ending is not there, it will take up to the last. So, you will get the output as P, Y. P is at index number 0. Y is at index number 1. So, Python is the output. Okay. Now, similarly, what you will get if you will write print S1 of 1:20 is equal to, okay, S1 of, if I am writing an index which is too big, so you know that up to 20 it is not there. So, what will be the output? So, let us check it. Okay, you can see that though index is too big, it is truncated down up to the length of the string. So, these are the outputs. So, let us copy paste the outputs and put it in the program. Okay. So, this way we have done a small demonstration on the slice operations on the strings. Okay. Now, let us demonstrate through another program that how negative indexing works in Python. So, the program is to understand how characters in a string are accessed using negative indexing. How characters are accessed over here. Now let us take the same similar example. Let us take a string Python and then apply negative indexing to this. So if you will write S1 of -1. So in slicing, negative indexing are used to access the characters from last to first. So the last character will be your -1, then -2, -3 and so on. So this way, what will be the output? Let us save this program and run it. So if you will check the output of this code, you will get N. Python. Last character is N. So from right to left, the indexing is from -1, -2, -3 and so on. So from left to right, the indexing starts from 0. From right to left, the indexing starts from -1. So N is the output of this. Okay. Now let us do some more. If you are writing print S1 of -6, if you are writing, okay, then what will be the output? So you can see here from last to first. So the first character will be at -6. So the first character will be accessed. So it is P. Okay. Now similarly, if you want a range of characters to be accessed, then you can write S1 of suppose -2 colon. Okay. Ending is not given. So what will be the output? S1 of -2 colon. If you will write like this, then what will be the output? Then you can see that the output will be from -2 to up to the beginning. Okay. So -2, the N is there at -1. Then Python, if you will read it in reverse order, then you can see that exactly this O and N. Okay. So it is the second last and the last characters are accessed and it is displayed on the screen. Okay. So this way you can apply negative indexing to the string or to do the string operations. Okay. Now let us go for slice operation using strides. So what do you mean by stride? So let us go for program to use slice operation with stride. So normally in a slice operation, you can specify the third argument as stride. Okay. So which refers to the number of characters to move forward after the first character is retrieved from the string. Okay. Now the default stride value is always 1. So that's why in most of the examples when you do not write any stride value, the default value it takes as 1. But if you want to mention the stride value, then how will you use it? So let us take a string. Let us take S1 is welcome to the world of Python. We have taken this string. Now let us print the string S1 from 2 colon 10. So here we didn't apply the stride. So if you do not apply the stride, then by default the stride value will be taken as 1. So we will simply write S1 of 2 colon 10. So let us save it and display the output. So you can see here from 2nd up to 9. So the characters are welcome to LCOME space to you. So this is the output. Okay. Now here we have to understand that the default stride is 1. Right. Now next let us talk about that. We'll write down the same example with a stride value. So let me copy this. and paste it here. So here I am going to write down the stride value as the third argument :1 and here :1. What will be the output? The default stride value is 1. So that's why I am expecting the same output from this program. So you can see here the same output I have got. Now if I will change this with a stride value of 2, then what will be the output? So obviously the output is going to change. So second character, then one character it will leave, then fourth character, then sixth character, then eighth character it will take. Okay. So this way, what is the output? So you can see that output is L, then O, then E, then T. Second, fourth, sixth and eighth. So these are the characters it has displayed. Similarly, if you want, you can also mention like this. Suppose 2, 13, 4 characters I want to jump. So you can also write like this with a stride value of. So what is the meaning of that? It skips every fourth character. Here it skips every alternate character. Here it skips the same stride, default stride here. So this way you need to understand. So let us save and run. So these are the outputs. So paste it in your program. This is about the slice operation with strides. Now let us move on to the next program. Now let us write a program to print the following pattern. The pattern is like this. First A, then AB, then ABC, then ABCD, ABCD, E, ABCD, EF, like this. Okay. This kind of pattern I want to display in my program. So how to write the code? So for this, as it is repetitive in nature, so I have to use a loop. So for I in range of, if I want the cycle to be repeated for 6 times, then I should write from 1 to 7. And let me take a character, the starting character as A. Okay. Then print initially nothing. Okay. Now write down a loop for J in range of, for the second one, so 1 comma I plus 1. Okay. So this program is loop within loop. So in that you have to print the character CH and you need to jump to next line. So end is equal to space. Okay. Now CH is equal to CHR of ORD of CH. Okay. Second character we need plus 1. So we are doing simply conversion. Okay. So ORD will give you its ASCII value, then it will convert into a character, plus 1 it will do, and then it will convert into the next character. So let us save this program and run it. You can see here that is the pattern AB, ABC, ABCD and so on. So this is one of the simple program to do a pattern problem. So with this small logic, you can print the pattern. Now let us move on to the next program. Now let us write a program that encrypts a message by adding a key value to every character. This is called Seizure Zipper. So how will you do this? How will you encrypt a message by adding a key to every character? Okay, suppose if the key is 3, so if the key is 3, that means you are going to add 3 to every character. Then add 3 to every character. Okay, now let us try to understand and do this problem. Let us take a message and the message is hello world suppose. And let us take the starting index is 0. While that index is less than the length of the message, take each letter of the message according to its index, okay, and find out for each letter what is the equivalent ASCII value, plus 3 you have to do, then again you convert back into the character. So what the function is going to give you the ASCII value of the letter, then you are adding 3 to that, then again you are converting that into a character. Okay, then if you want you can give some spacing. Then the index will be incremented by 1, next to read the next character, the next index. So this is a simple program. So how hello world will be encrypted? By adding 3 to each key value. Okay, and then a new string will be produced. This is the method that is followed in Seizure Zipper, your key encryption technique. So let us save this and run the program. So you can see this hello world is now changed to this particular encrypted message. This is the encrypted message for hello world. Okay, so this is one of the program. Now let us move on to the next program. Program 2, accept a string from the user and redisplays the same string by removing vowels from it. So you have to read a string from the user and the string may contain a number of vowels. So we have to redisplay the string by removing the vowels from it. So how to write it? So for doing this program, let us take the help of a function. Okay, function is to remove the vowels, okay, from the string. So accept a string or pass the argument as a string. Then we have to produce the new string which is initially empty. Okay, now for every character you check in the string for I in S. Then check that for every character, is it in the set of vowels or not? So if I in the vowels A, E, I, O, U or capital A, E, I, O, U, then simply pass it, do nothing. If it is not in the vowel set, then you add it to the new string. So new string plus is equal to I. Now let us print it. So print the string without vowels. So we have written a small function to remove the vowels in a simplified manner and we have appended to a new string or you have added to a new string. Now to give the input let us read a string S input of enter a string and call the function remove underscore vowels and pass the string. So we have written the program. Let us save it and check with the inputs. Now read a string. Suppose welcome to the world of Python. This is the string we have read, and after removing all the vowels, how the output looks like. So you can see that this is the output after removing the vowels. So this is the program for removing the vowels. Now let us move on to the next program. Now you have to write a program that finds whether, let me use comment lines, multi-line comments let me use, that finds whether a given character is present in a string or not. In case it is present, it prints the index at which it is present. If it is present, then print its index. So this is the program. You have to check whether a particular character is present in the string or not. If it is present, then you have to print the index at which it is present. So how to start writing this program? Now let us write a function to find a character, find ch is the name of the function. So what you have to pass? You have to pass a string and you have to pass a character. So one string and one character are the two arguments to this program. Now we have to check index by index. So let us take index is equal to 0. Now while that index is less than the length of the string, if the index is less than the length of the string, then what do you have to do? If it is true, then find out at s of index, the character which is present, is it same as c value? So initial index is 0. So s of 0 contains a character. Is it same as the character which you are looking for? If it is same, then simply print that the character is found. That you write found in string at so and so index. That index number you can simply display it and your task is over. You can return from here. If it is not present, then you have to continue the loop. Okay, by writing simply past statement, it's not required. So just to do index plus is equal to 1. And you can print, once the loop is over, you can print C is not present in the string. Okay, so this is the logic we have written. Now let us read a string and a character and pass it to the function. So enter a string and read a character. Input, enter a character. Right. Read these two parameters and then call the function find underscore ch and pass s and c. Let us save this program and run it. So enter a string welcome and enter a character O. So O is present or O is found at index number 4. Okay. Similarly, let us run it again and check for another test case. Now, take the same string as welcome and looking for X. So X is not present in the string. So this way, is character can be checked in a string. So these are the two different test cases I have checked. Now, let us move on to the next program. Now, how to reverse a string? Program to reverse a string without using slicing or built-in function. How to reverse a string? So, you have to write down the logic for reversing a string. So, definition, reverse, and to which we have to pass a string. Right. Now, let us take a new string which is initially empty. Right. Now, find out the length of the string and length of the string minus 1. You have to compute. Now, what we will do? Now, we will write down if I is greater than equal to 0, then new str plus is equal to, or new string is nothing but you have to apply your slicing method over here. So S of I. Now you do I is equal to I minus is equal to 1 and return the new string. Okay. Now read a string. So S is equal to input of enter a string and then print the reverse string. String is, which is we are calling the method reverse and reverse of S. So function we are calling and it returns the new string. So we can print it like this. So let us check this program. Enter a string welcome. So the reverse of this string is ready here. So this way, this is the one of the simplest logic without using slicing or without using any built-in function. We are finding out the reverse of a string. Now, let us move on to another program where we will use some of the string methods that are popularly used. So, program to use different string methods such as upper method, similarly lower method, split method, count method, replace method, and so on. So some of the modules, some of the methods we are going to use in this program. Let us take a string S1 is welcome to the world of Python. Okay. Now you print it into the uppercase of the string is your string object S1 dot method is upper. Okay. Similarly, print the lowercase. Already it is there, but some of the characters are only P and W are in uppercase. So lowercase, we can find it out. S1 dot lower. Let us save this and check it the output. Okay. So, okay, there is a bracket problem over here. We have not closed it. We will close it. So, uppercase and lowercase of this string is ready. Similarly, we can try other methods. Print if you want to split it, then we can use S1 dot split method. Similarly, if you want to use join method, then S1 dot, okay, directly join method. If you want to join with some characters, suppose I want to add hyphen, okay, join hyphen. So this character with which you are joining, dot join method of S1 dot split. So let us try this. Yes. So join is welcome to the world of Python. All the words are joined. All these spaces are joined over here. Okay. Now similarly, you can try other methods like replace. So S1 dot replace. Suppose I want to replace the word Python with Java. If you want to do like this also, it is possible. So you can check it out. Yes, so it is welcome to the world of Java now. Similarly, if you want to do counting a particular character, so you can do count of a particular character. Suppose let us say O is present how many times. So you can do S1 dot count of a particular character O. Yes, so you can see the output. The O is there 5 times. Okay. Similarly, you can also try print finding a particular character, find of a particular character. If you want, then you can write S1 dot find of you want to try. Okay, so whether it is present or not. So if it is present, then it is going to show you the location. Okay, so these are the ways you can apply this built-in string methods and you can do various operations. In this video, we have done a number of programs. We have executed a number of programs on the string and string methods. Thank you.
Like, share and subscribe. Hit the bell icon for more updates.